Man, you guys know how to make a newcomer to the community feel loved. Hi everybody, Andrew, VSGSpike, with my update here today. I'm double checking. Okay, it is September 7th, Sunday, and I've had a fun week, I should say. A good week. First and foremost, as far as surgery-related news, I had my nutrition class this past Thursday. It was about 2.5 hours. Got a lot of great information. They gave me this big old binder of stuff with all sorts of stuff as far as before surgery, after surgery, the different stages as far as eating, as well as a lot of good like sample menus. Hi.
Hi.
What's up, baby? What's up?
That's your cake?
That's my water.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Daddy, we got your drawer.
Come here. Come here. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Look at the camera and say cheese. You gonna play shy now? Ah. Hey. Look at the camera and say cheese. Look, cheese.
No.
No.
That way my bag is wrong.
Yes.
Yeah?
You close the door, and when I open it, you can play with my phone.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you, Scarlett. She can wear you out. I love her to death, though, man. Anyway, so to the binder. Like I said, there's a lot of great information. Sample menus, sample, what to expect, how much I should have, roughly each hour. This one's, I think, during my clear liquid diet, what to expect, how much protein, sample ideas, and as well in the back, some really cool recipes for protein shakes to actually make them, have fun with them, I guess. Chocolate peanut butter smoothie. There's a couple of good ones. Cinnamon dog, cafe Kahlua, hazelnut cappuccino, pumpkin spice shake, buttercream toffee vanilla latte, fuzzy navel, dreamsicle. So all sorts of stuff. So I've definitely been diving into that here this past couple of days, and I'm going to do more so this week. But yeah, so like I said, I picked up the food. I'm going to cut to something real quick. I just filmed all of the food that I had just to kind of give you an idea on what I'm taking away from my surgical center. So let me cut to that here real quick. Alright, so here is what I've got just picked up this week. We've got vanilla, we've got iced latte. I'm hoping that's a good one. Hoping this is a good one too, orange cream. We've got this container of vegetable soup, and then peanut butter chocolate snack bars. Yum, yum. So that stuff is set to last me, well, most of it's actually going to last me more than a week. The bars will last me the 2 weeks, or more than 2 weeks, I should say. The bars will last me just over 2 weeks. It's 15 bars in that box. But the 3 big protein packets combined with the servings, if I have 4 a day, if I get to that point, which, I mean, I've heard some people say 2, 3 has been more than enough, but even if it's 4 a day, that lasts me 4 weeks. So I have a feeling it'll last me a little bit longer. And then that vegetable soup one will last me 3 weeks. So it gives me a little bit of time before I order anything else. But then, yeah, I tried a bunch of different supplements. They had a whole bunch of different variety of supplements, and calcium chews and all sorts of different things to try out. But thankfully, I mean, I don't have to order from them. I've seen a lot of people, try different, protein options, different, supplement options. I'm just curious what works best for you guys. Just, you want to shoot me a comment, let me know what you guys are using, because after I'm done with what I'm given from my surgical group, I will most likely just venture out and get a lot of things on my own, just because it's easier and probably find them a bit cheaper, whether it's like Amazon, or I know a lot of people go to Costco and get a lot of stuff, so I will be venturing out to that here soon, which leaves me this Tuesday. I start all of that mix, all the shakes and stuff, and then we're off 2 weeks from there. So, another thing, before I had my nutrition class, I also went to the hospital. They do a pre-surgical consultation and walkthrough, which I thought was kind of cool. I haven't heard of. I don't know if others have had it or not. But it was really nice because I got to talk to two of the bariatric surgical coordinators who work there at the hospital that I go to. So they gave me a nice packet of what to expect, when to be there, all the different steps, during and after, while I'm there at the hospital. I did find out something, and I haven't seen anybody else use this. I'm curious if anybody has. For pain, I know a lot of people will have medication, they'll have pills or something, usually in the form of like a narcotic or something. But what they are actually giving me is this little thing. It's called OnCue. It's this little. There's not really a big picture of it, but it's this ball here that it's got some tubes running from the bottom, and they'll actually run 2 spots just underneath the skin near where all of my incisions are. And it works almost like a sprinkler, if you will. There's a bunch of different ports in the tubes that'll be under the skin that just kind of will put a local anesthetic there for pain relief, and that'll actually stay. I'll have those in for 5 days. They basically will put it in the day of surgery, after my surgery, and I'll have that in for 5 days, and I just have that ball with me. And then when I'm done, I just take them out. So I'm curious. I was interested about that because when they told me, I'd never heard anything like that. I think it's a great idea because they said it'll just numb the area, versus having a full-on, codeine or morphine or anything like that, or who knows what. That really obviously knocks you out head to toe. It's something more local, which I'm like, hey, I'm all for it. So I'm very interested to see how that'll work, and how that will feel going into my post-op. I'll be able to have laptop and phone and everything else, which is great. They've got good Wi-Fi, so I told my wife to carry around we got a little flip cam. I told her to carry this around post-op to film the so fun footage of me coming out of anesthesia, because I'm sure I would imagine I'd be kind of funny. So other than that, the big thing else that I did beyond the surgery was the 10 questions that I did. It's been really cool to see. I've got a lot of great responses from people. I know several people have done the 10 questions themselves, which I think it's great. It's really cool. It's really cool to see people's answers and seeing how much they enjoy it. I like doing stuff like that. So you will find beyond these updates, I will also plan to put out just, I wouldn't say random stuff, but it probably will be some random, just, whether it's a tag video or just general goofiness, because I like to have fun with making YouTube videos. I do enjoy it. I did a lot of fun stuff in the past when I was part of just a more general weight loss community. So I definitely have a few plans on stuff that I want to film and make down the road for the channel, and just like I said, goofy fun stuff, but nothing that anybody can't enjoy and do themselves if they wanted to. So I like to break it up a little bit beyond just updates. So that'll definitely come post-op. I don't know if I'll have enough time between now and the surgery to do it. But I have my Facebook page that I made a few weeks back, but I just this week created a more full profile. Similar to my personal Facebook page, I've set up a VSG page, which I know a lot of people here have their own separate Facebook pages. So I was like, I wanted to be able to interact more with the whole community and join a lot of the groups and things that I couldn't do with this other community page, or I don't know, it's like a business page or something like that. So I really couldn't do any of that. So I've set that up, and the outpouring of support has been just phenomenal. I've had just friend requests all the time. It's been great. Just a lot of great comments and people messaging me and just showing support. It's been really awesome because I feel lucky enough I do have a lot of support with this personally within friends and family, but to have this community of people that seeing where everybody's at different stages. I've been learning so much from people who have had it, and then helping those who are where I was months back. So it's been great to connect with all those different people and have all those resources, because it's definitely something useful. You can get a lot of information from your doctor. You can get a lot of information from researching, but it's great when you can talk to somebody directly and say, hey, here's my situation. This is what I'm going through. Did you have something similar to that? And it's just really, really helpful. So to that, I say thank you very much. It's been really nice to have that kind of support, and I definitely intend to, be active on that, on my Facebook page. But I have a link to that below if you want to send me a friend request. By all means, absolutely. I'm not saying no to anybody on there. It's just a great way to connect and learn and help. It's nothing but good. So, with that, I've got my 2 week pre-op diet starting this Tuesday. On top of the shakes and stuff, they gave me a shaker bottle as well, which it was nice. It has the kind of a plastic plastic kind of grating at the top of the bottle, so I don't have a metal ball, so I don't feel like I'm trying to make a martini when I'm at my desk. I'm sure I'll be shaking that, and everyone will hear me if I had that. So it's nice. It keeps it a little quieter. But I'm very looking forward to that, to what lies ahead, because there's not much time left now. We are almost there, getting closer and closer, and man, I'm really looking forward to it. So you all have a great rest of the week. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.